Alright, welcome. Once again, I'm doing the guest review, and this pile over here is taller and taller. I'm know how I'm going to die, spotted and all this stuff. Okay, today's movie, Orion's Belt, from 85. So, full disclosure, I found this movie, I saw the poster, and I say, cool, this is something like the Chuck Norris movie, Missing in Action. So, I'm down for that. And then I forgot about it. And I forgot about it. I saw other movies, and then I remember, hey, that movie, that Orion's Belt. I didn't remember the poster, so what was it that movie? It was like a sci-fi. I think it was a sci-fi movie because the Orion's Belt is the constellation, so sci-fi. I'm sure it's sci-fi. So you cannot go more blind than that to see a movie. So no, it wasn't like the Chuck Norris movie Missing in Action. Well, I guess it is a bit in the middle part of the movie. But this is an Norwegian film, so we are gonna be extra European classy today. So what is the movie about? So we have a Russian town, or this is the 80s, so it's a Soviet town in Norway. Right in Norwegian territory. It's a Soviet town. So they literally ask, why do you allow this? And they say, quote, a mouse doesn't fight with a bear. So they are saying we are not in position to fight the Soviet Union. So if the Soviet Union wants to put a town here, they're gonna put a town here. We cannot do anything to avoid it. So we're in the Cold War. We have the Soviet Union, and the reason is in this town. It, as they say in the movie, is because it is reasonably close to the United States, to New York specifically. It's like kind of like the middle point. It's not the middle point between the Soviet Union and New York, but probably is the closest that the Soviet Union can control and be near to New York. So Cold War, the tensions are super high. So we have our protagonists, three sailors, Tom, Lars, and Sver. Um, they do small jobs. They transporting stuff to this far town, and they're kind of like crooks. Tom, the leader of the group, the main guy of the movie, is not like very well regarded by the authorities of this town. But when I say this town, I say like the Norwegian town, like in front of the Soviet town. At least that's how I get it. Because in the town, they're only Norwegians, and they're discussing like, this guy are too close, this cannot be, and all that. So my understanding is the Soviet town is another town, but it's really close. So the sailors are kind of crooks. Like in one scene, they're transporting a bulldozer, and they plan to sell it on the side and tell the owner that they lost it at sea, to so the owner can collect the insurance and they can get the money. And they're crooks. They're crooks. So they do stuff like this. So they found an island, and they found a big cable, and the cable is full of copper, and that's very valuable. So say, this is a lot of copper. We have to steal it all. They're following the cable to know where the cable begins, so they can steal it all. And they found like a communications station. So what is this? This is not supposed to be here. What is this? So they're trying to think what to do, and Russians appears. Russian soldiers with guns, and and they start a shooting, and Sver gets injured. So like, I mean, these Russians, but I say Russians, but really they are Soviets, because we're in the time with the Soviet Union existed, and they were in war. That was like the Cold War was. It's not like an open conflict, but there are these two superpowers that they were fighting each other. So if you were with one group or with the other. So the Russians doesn't supposed to be there. They have to escape. Like I said, Sver gets injured, and they escape. So they have seen too much, and they don't fully understand what they have seen, but it's too much. It's too much. So they go to the ship to escape, and they hide in the fog, but then the fog dissipates, and we have the an helicopter, a Soviet helicopter, tracking them down, and there's shooting, and this is a fantastic action scene. It's really well done. I'm not gonna say exactly what happens here, because the movie is kind of like a mystery. It's like a thriller. Um, so if I say what happens, I'm gonna spoil the movie. But then the action goes to Oslo. That's the capital of Norway. So and the movie concludes there. So the movie tries to answer the question, of deal with the subject of how much of a difference one man can make in a super war between two superpowers. Because can he make a difference, or not? And the ending really stick with you. This movie is really good. I really recommend you to watch it, despite not being a sci-fi. But that's what happens. That's what happens when you love movies. You find a movie from Norway, and you are willing to give it a fair chance, and you watch it, and you enjoy it, and then you are glad you did it, and ready to watch anything. Many times you see garbage, but then you find movies like this, and and I found it. I found this movie. I found this movie, and I hope you to to search for it, to watch it, and hopefully you will enjoy it. I think you will enjoy it. So so that's that's it for me today. So I really hope you like the video. Please like it, share it, all that stuff, because it really will help. Nude channel. This is it, his channel, and I'm just doing my part here, helping out. So that's it. That's it. Bye.